Okay, so hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the full coaching offer formula that sells itself and how you can how you can 4 to 6x your current income and charge more for your product or service, whether it's an in-person coaching program or an online coaching program. It doesn't matter. This is still gonna be able to provide some value for you, so listen up. Just to be very transparent who this is for and who this isn't for. This is for if you are an online coach or you're thinking of getting into it. If you currently run any in-person programs or events, so like retreats or like just any in-person service sort of things, you know, like coaching, or you provide some sort of value. If you've never ran your own offer, this could also give you some benefit. If you want to get paid more and do less, this is for you. This is for you people who are overworked and underpaid and you just don't know how to charge those prices. This is exactly the video for you. This is not for you, okay, if you think that charging more is evil. If you have a toxic relationship with money, fair enough, this is probably why you're here. But if you are not open-minded to making your offer more valuable and therefore charging better prices, then please leave this video. I don't want to talk to you. If you're stuck in old ways of doing things, underpaid and overworked, and that's genuinely what you love doing, and you just love being overworked and underpaid, that used to be me, get off this video. This is definitely not for you. And if you have nothing to teach or provide any value, don't get into coaching. All right, go and actually do something, learn something first before you go and start teaching it, because we do not need more scammers selling programs and coaching and courses that they don't have any expertise in. And it's definitely not for you if you want to run a million businesses at once. Okay, this is just for the sake that I need your focus to be in one place. Okay, if you want to make something really good, really successful, we need your focus to be in one place. Okay, you need to do one thing at a time. Yeah, if you want to do coaching, let's just do that and make you a lot of money, and then we can move on to something else. So in this video, you're going to learn the 5-step framework that I use, right, and currently using with the current offer that I'm about to launch for two people in the same niche, on our way to make them for the first time in their businesses make over 10k in 1 week. Okay, so we haven't even launched their product, but I've already 6x'd their income, and what they used to make in a month, they're making more in a day. And obviously that comes with the full offer build formula and the whole process breakdown, so keep watching. And I call this the zombie formula just because we're going to turn you from this guy into this lovely, jolly, happy guy, because you're going to be getting paid what you deserve, and you're going to have a lot more time in your hands, and you're going to be able to provide better quality services and better help, because that's, at the end of the day, you want to give high quality help, otherwise you're in the wrong business. So yeah, get paid more and do less, help people properly and not just like sloppy work. That's not what we're here for. You're actually able to grow your business, provide quality results. That's what it's all about. And the goal is to bring you back to life. It's the same formula that we turn a product from £50 to almost £300 with a brand new offer, with no testimonials or case studies or results to show them, right? This is just a confirmation payment in 1 day, guys, and we haven't even launched it. Okay, 100% close rate, which means we can charge a lot more, but for the launch price, we're gonna charge this much. We've already 6x their price point from a niche that we thought that was dead and broke. Okay, these are some limiting beliefs that you might have. Keep watching. Without no ad spend. Okay, we didn't spend no ad spend to make that much in just 1 day. Yeah, and definitely without having any new or more traffic. Okay, this is just using warm audience, and I'll teach you exactly all about that in this video. We took them from making £500 a month to £600 plus in a day. Okay, with no case studies or results to show. Keep watching. Right, so let's get straight into a framework. The first part of the framework is knowing your ICP. Now, if you don't know what ICP means, it means ideal client profile. what does the person that you want to sell to actually look like? Okay, so what we want to find out in this part of the process is 3 common pain points, 3 common desires, what your audience follows you for. Okay, because you might have built an audience, but who is that audience? You might be selling fitness coaching, but who are your actual audience? Maybe they're already fit, maybe they're not looking to gain more muscle, or maybe your audience is not fit at all and they just follow you for certain things and their actual desire is to lose belly fat, or whatever it may be. Who you want to find out exactly who that is, and I want to show you how. The demographics, just another word of description of your audience, yeah? So the age, what they do day to day, the more information the better. What they can afford, very important. So out of this, what you want to get is an audience snapshot and of course your ICP. Yep. So the way you do this is, if you've got less than let's say you've got 1 to 5k followers, you might want to start with a DM. Just engage in conversation. Jump on calls. This is like the best way, because you can ask all the questions that you need. If you've got like a bit of a bigger following, so maybe like 5 to 10k followers, what I'd do is set up a lead magnet. And I do even do this, to be honest, in this category. And lead magnet is basically a piece of free information that you give them in exchange for some of their details. And in this particular part of the process, you do it in exchange of filling out a form. And in that form, we'll have all the questions that will basically tell you all these things, right? And still, I would suggest in this part of the process, jump on calls, get in depth, really get to know them, get to know what they sound like, how they talk, everything. The more information, the better. And this will leave you with your first real database, right? So you might even already have an email list, or you might not, but at least now you have the first real set of database. And we'll come back to this, okay? We'll come back to this. Second part of the process or framework is market research. What are people already paying for? What is actually already out there? This is a very important part of the process, okay? So the goal is to find out what is already on the market and also what isn't. So look at the price points, what the offers look like, look at the formats, where are they selling it? What does it actually look like? Are they doing in-person events? Are they doing it in venues? Are they doing online coaching cohorts? How are they doing it? How does it look like? Is it videos? And what are the keywords? Who is it addressing? Who are they talking to? What pain points is it talking to? What desires is it talking to? Look at that stuff. And that comes obviously into the marketing and framing. The places to look, there's platforms like School, if you didn't know what that is. It's like a platform where you can host communities. And communities is a great place to start to look at what people are actually already selling. And that's why I'd also suggest YouTube and Facebook groups. All right, just have a look on there, put in those keywords and see what you can find. And another point I've just put down here is people you already follow and people you've bought from, because most likely than not, you're selling an offer on a transformation or something that you overcame yourself, and that's why you should obviously be teaching it. And therefore, you can actually look at, the things that you've bought. What have you paid your money for? Because at the end of the day, it's about buying painkillers. People are in pain, and it's your job to give them the right solution, right? And obviously, it's not just about charging higher prices. It's about giving the right solution, making sure that you know what it takes to solve that problem. That's how we avoid being called scammers, right? What is the market not offering or missing? So note this down, note all of this down. Even you should be noting throughout the video, but while you're doing market research, note down what is the market not offering. Okay, and that should basically sum up the market research part. Next part is the offer build. Okay, so now you're good to start drafting up the offer. And this section, you're going to learn how to create an irresistible offer that can potentially 4 to 6x your income, like I've showed you at the start. I've already done with 2 offers simultaneously in the same niche, 2 different angles at the same time. First offer, brand new offer, their audience has never seen it before. Okay, let's circle back to that. Okay, this is a strong offer statement. What that consists of is, it looks like this. Okay, shout out Alex Hormoz, this is his formula. Dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement over time delay, how long is it going to take, and effort and sacrifice it's going to take. So when you're creating your offer and your offer statement, the things at the top, you want it to be more. So the dream outcome, you want it to be, okay, you want it to be fit, and whatever it is, it has to, you want more, you want it to be framed as more. Whatever perceived likelihood of achievement, you want the likelihood of achievement to sound big, easier, bigger. And whatever's below the line, you want it less. So time delay, you want it to offer the result in a much smaller time frame. The quicker, the more value. And effort and sacrifice. So the less effort and sacrifice that is perceived to get that result, the more value, the more there's, like, you know, if you can get if like the biggest pain point you might have in your life, if you can solve that instantly, that's way more value to something that it's going to take 12 months to solve. That's just the kind of concept behind this. This is just an example of what an offer statement could sound like. Lose your belly fat at home in 60 days without changing your diet. So lose your belly fat is the outcome, dream outcome. At home is the perceived likelihood of achievement. So you're like, oh, I can do this at home. In 60 days, that's the time delay, okay? Without changing your diet, effort, sacrifice. Oh, I don't need to change my diet. Oh, great, let's do this. You know, this is how you portray value. Sales is all about portraying value, knowing how to communicate it, right? And the structure of this, the offer, the build of your offer, right? Note this down. You're gonna have to know what is the clear outcome, i.e. lose the belly fat. What are the key deliverables that will come part of your offer? So it could be a training program and live coaching session and some videos. List them out. The structure and format, so is it cohort based? Is it weekly group calls? Is it a mix? Is it once a month in person and a mix of different things, you know? The process and mechanism that is going to take, and the more unique your mechanism is, the better angle, especially if you're in a saturated market, you can stand out better. So you just have to know how to angle and frame things. Okay, but at the same time, what is the actual process to make it very easy for them to understand? Okay, this is what they're going to take me through to actually get, so they can actually understand how you're going to get them that big outcome that you're claiming. So this is just an example. So step 1, training plan. Step 2, we keep you accountable. Step 3, we track your results. You know, just a very plain example here. And now bonuses, very important. Now, usually when I list my deliverables and bonuses, I take some stuff out of the deliverables and just put it in the bonus. The more valuable the bonuses sound, the better the offer just looks in general, right? So diet plans, community, guys, just chuck everything in there. Just make it as valuable as possible. Why not, right? Just make it valuable. That's the whole point of this thing, right? It's not like you're just gonna word things and your offer's gonna be more expensive. It's not that simple. You actually have to add value here. Okay, and a guarantee, also very important, especially if you're charging above 1 to 2K to 3 and plus. You need that safety net. You need to counteract that doubt that they might have. So that comes with a strong money back guarantee. If you have a strong money back guarantee, that also keeps you accountable to make sure that you are getting results for your clients. Otherwise, you know, you're going to collect the money, you're not going to get results, and then you're going to be called a scammer. But anyway, you just have to stick to your integrity, I guess, right? Guys, who am I teaching here? The offer must include, okay, this is very important. I'll show you an example. Target niche. And especially when it comes to the headline, target niche. Who are you speaking to? What the outcome you're promising? How are you going to do it? How long is it going to take? And what's your guarantee? Boom. That is your power offer right there. Okay, if you're going to take anything from this video, take that. Okay, this is just an example. Land and position yourself in front of your next career changing opportunity or trial, next 90 days, or your money back. Okay, Now, moving on. After offer build, we're going to test it. We're not going to straight launch it. We're going to test it, okay? We're going to confirm that the offer is going to sell. And this is how I was able to sell the offer at 100% close rate before we even launched, because we jumped on calls and we tested, and we ended up closing every single person that went on that call, because you know, we followed the process, we followed the structure, and we knew exactly what they wanted, how painful their pain points are, and how bad they want it. And so we created an offer exactly based around that, right? The goal is to find gaps and prove the offer that, you know, if before launch you can tweak a few things and you can actually be confident once you launch, rather than just guess. So the pitch deck, very important when you jump on these calls. You want to have the offer statement, the premise, who it's for, confirm like that who you're talking to is who's going to buy it, the type of person that will buy it. You know, explain the whole offer, so the core deliverables, outcomes to expect, what it's like inside the program, giving them a, you know, a feel of what it might look like, any results that you might have in the past to actually make them confident that you have the power to make change in their life. Maybe this could be your own results. Give them something to relate to, you know. Value stack, so you want to say, okay, we value this at this, and then you reveal the price, okay? Then you show the guarantee. If, you know, usually we don't actually have to get to this point because they're so sold in the offer already that we don't even have to like say, oh, by the way, we've got this guarantee. But if that does come up, then you can always make them feel safe with, you know, having a facts and questions. Oh, sorry, frequently asked questions. Yeah, definitely have a frequently asked questions section, and you know that allows you to handle objections, and obviously the guarantee is very powerful too. Make sure you record that call, okay? Any calls you get, make sure you record it so you can look back on it, see what you have to tweak in the pitch, in the offer, and make those changes. Okay, your close rate benchmark should be 30%, right? If it's any higher than that, you're pricing too low. If it's any lower than that, you're pricing too high, okay? We was closing at 100%. That means we can charge a lot more. And we've already 6x their income. So what do you think is going to happen when we're going to charge a lot more? It's going to be a lot more than 6x, right? And that's how you make your first money. And you remember when I told you that we're going to come back to something? Let's go back to this. You have your database from when you've done your market and audience research from your following that you already built. Next, what you want to do, import that spreadsheet or whatever data set that you have, import that into AI. Tell AI, okay, give me the 20 to 30 leads that are just the perfect people, my ICP for this offer that I've built, and it's going to list them up. Then you jump on the calls, and those are the first people you're going to make money from, and you're going to be able to get results from, and therefore those results will go back into the program when you're, you know, selling it again. Whether it's like an evergreen or cohort based, it's always going to benefit you, okay? And having those highly qualified people in your program first time is always going to benefit you, because those are the people that you're most likely going to be able to get results for, which is what this is all about at the end of the day. And now the last part is launching the offer, okay? So the launch sequence. Now, this is how you're not going to need to spend any money on ads and worry about getting any new traffic, okay? You're going to use your warm audience, whether it be a private group chat, whether it be your Instagram followers, your TikToks, or even if you have an email list, okay? You're going to create a 2-week hype. Okay, you're going to create a 2-week hype sequence, which is going to follow the structure of a whisper, tease, and then shout. So you're going to like, at first you're going to act, okay, I've got something coming. You basically hype it up for 2 weeks. Then you tease it, okay, well, I'm doing this because, you know, to change this, and I want to help people in this way. And then when it comes to launching, you shout, you say, yo, this is limited, or I'm taking calls, candidates getting booked. and that's how you're able to have a successful launch and make money within the first 2, 3, 4 weeks of launching. Okay, now it's very important that you implement a waitlist before launch, okay, and you add in a waitlist email launch sequence so that the people who opt in and show interest are the first people to get notified, because those are your warmest leads. Those are the people who are most likely to buy your service as soon as it launches. So that's exactly why you want to implement something like this during this phase. And now you're free to launch, and at minimum you should make 10 to 20k plus in your first month. Yeah, minimum. And if you're not, if you're still confused, okay, just look in the description, check the description, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, we can have a chat. Otherwise you can book a call with me, I'll leave a link down below. And yeah, hopefully you got some value. Very beefy video. Obviously I do work with people setting this all up, so if you feel like this is too overwhelming and you don't want to do it yourself, which I completely understand, because as a coach you should focus on doing coaching, and I actually specialize in this stuff. I can work in your business to do this for you, and I'm not going to charge you a setup fee. Just book a call with me and we can partner up. I'll handle this for you, you do the coaching. Sounds like a deal? Let's have a chat. If not, I'll see you in the next